Hello everyone and welcome along to a brand new series starting today. It is going to be called Rugby's Ultimate Team. Now those of you out there who already check out the Scottish Cannon's channel, you'll have seen this idea on his channel starting a few days ago. He's kindly invited me to join him and take him on in creating my Ultimate Rugby team as well. So if you don't tune into the Scottish Cannon's channel and you just watch mine, which is good on you, but go check his out anyway and see what progress he's making. This is a series where we build our Ultimate Rugby team. There is a few rules to this series though, so I'll get a little bit of a glimpse into those rules before we kick off with our first episode of this series. But ultimately what this is all about is us creating our best rugby team from around the globe. So we kick things off here today with what we call the draft, is when we're going to randomly be selecting, not through our own picks, but through a random name generator that is all ready to go. Randomly, we will get one player from each of the nations ranked 1 to 15 in the rugby world. So that is one player from the All Blacks, one player from the Wallabies, although we don't really want them, one player from England, South Africa, Fiji, Georgia, all those teams. We'll go through all them as we get there, but we get one player from each side. That creates our first Ultimate Team. From that point on, per episode, we get one match against another nation, any nation we really want, to take one player to join and replace someone else from our Ultimate Team. That could be anyone we really want, but there's a risk. There is always a risk. If we, for example, play the Wallabies and we want to take... No one ever wants to take a Wallaby player. So we play England and we want to take an English player, I don't know, Chris Robshaw, for example, since he's such a unpopular player. So we want to take Mr. Robshaw into our Ultimate Team. So we're going to play England with our progress so far Ultimate Team. If we win the match, we get to take Mr. Robshaw into our own side. Shall we lose the match, we lose every England player in our whole team gone. So if we have Johnny May, Mike Brown, Ford and Farrell and who knows who else in our team at that point, gone. All of them, they're out the door. They are gone out of here completely. So there's a big risk playing those big teams, especially early on, but that's how you get your best team as well. You've got to take the risk to get the better players. In saying that though, you've got to be careful as well, because you can only play each nation 3 times. So that's at most you can have 4 players. If you start with your one player from that nation, plus play that team 3 times, you could possibly have 4 players from one nation. But if you lose a match, you don't get to replay that, you don't get to try again. That's a chance blown and all your players from that nation gone. So it's a big risk, it's a big chance, you've got to take it to get the best players in the world. So this series will be over 20 matches. So from today we get our draft and we'll have 20 games to make our ultimate side. And then we of course have a bit of a test for this team. We will be playing up against the World 15 and the British and Irish Lions before the ultimate test comes about. And that is when my team will be playing the Scottish Cannons team in a 3-test series to decide who has the best ultimate team, who has the best rugby challenge skills, and who is #1 rugby YouTuber at this stage of time. Of course, we've already beaten them once, you know, just saying, just putting that out there. So we'll be looking to 3 times that as well and put the pain further on the Australians and the Scottish, whatever. Take your pick, mate. It's all going down. So let's get into it. Let's get starting picking our first 15 players, of course, from the top 15 rugby nations, starting with the All Blacks, ranked #1, England 2, so on, taking out the players we've already picked. So we pick a hooker in our first team. So from the All Blacks we get Dane Coles, then every hooker in the rest of the teams are gone. We cannot get another hooker. Pretty obvious really if we had a team full of forwards. Not going to help us at all, is it? So let's get stuck into it, have a look at what we get for our starting 15 of Rugby's Ultimate Team. Okay, so to keep things nice and fair, we're going to be using the same random generator as the Cannon used as well. So this is the All Blacks team. Now, I think he did his a week or so ago from the squad's name, so my teams that I get to pick from could be a slightly bit different because I'm using the teams from the weekend's Northern Hemisphere Tour games just finished for this pick. So all the teams that played this weekend should be in these list of tabs I've got here, and we will go through them one by one, removing players. I've got the list ready, the bit of paper's ready with 1 to 15 on it. I'll be writing it down as I go and keeping a list for the best. So let's get cracking into it. Our first pick of the Ultimate Team coming from the All Blacks. Let's do it. This could be big. I mean, anyone from the All Blacks would be by far good enough for this team. Obviously, there's some you prefer. The centre pairing, meh, who really cares about them? Yeah, Israel Dag, meh, at fullback. The forwards be quite good. There's a lot to pick from here. Who will we get? Let's go. Let's just do it. Into it, straight away. Pick a random name. Oh, nervous times. Who do we get? Oh, no. Oh, I just said how I don't really want the centres. We've got Ryan Crotty from the All Blacks. I mean, there could have been a lot better players we got from there. And all I can say is thank God we got 20 opportunities to replace these guys. The best team in the world. And I get possibly... no, it's a bit harsh to say the worst, but he's definitely not the best as Ryan Crotty. So he's on the list. He's starting inside centre. That means every other inside centre in World Rugby in the top 15 sides is gone for now until we start playing our 20 games. So let's put Crotty on the list and move on to number 2, England. Right, so here is the England team, our second pick of our draft. So you can see already we've got rid of the inside centre, which was on Farrell. He's gone. We can't get him, so we have to make do with what is left here. If we talk about, these top sides, anyone really would be good enough. I don't know if I'd pick anyone too much over the others. I mean, Ford is a decent fly half. Joseph is alright outside centre. May, Brown is an alright fullback. Where do you go? I don't know. That's what we got a randomizer. Let's push the button. Here we go. Oh, tense times. Johnny May. Now, Johnny May's not bad. I mean, is he your number 1 pick for a winger? I don't know, but we've got just backs so far, which means later down the line when we get to the lesser sides, I mean, that's not a bad thing, I guess. We could be getting our forwards from the likes of Tonga, Fiji. Oh dear. No, that's not a good thing, is it? Oh, Georgia's there though. There's always hope in Georgia. Okay, so on to our third team. Now, our third ranked nation in World Rugby, that is the Wallabies. How are they still ranked third? I don't personally know how they've done it. And who do we want from this team? No one, really? Do we really want anyone from the side? Now, first things first, we have to get rid of Dane Haylett-Petty. You've got to go, my friend, and so do you, Mr. Reese Hodge. So they are both gone. They're out of here. Right, let's get into it. Let's get this pain and suffering over with the Wallabies. Who's going in? Oh, God. Stephen Moore. I could have thought of a better hooker to put in my team. But the Wallaby captain, hopefully not the Ultimate Team captain. I'm so happy I've got 20 episodes because this is not going well at all. Alright, so it's the team of the moment coming in at number 4, the 4th best team in the world at the moment. It is the Irish, the team that can do anything and beat anyone. They've beaten the All Blacks, they've beaten the Wallabies. What can this team do? I don't know. Hopefully they can give me a good plan. That's what they can do. Now, first things first, once again, we've got to get rid of Rory Best. You're out of here. We've got to get rid of Gary Ringrose. You're gone. And Andrew Trimble, you are out of here as well, my friend. That leaves us with just 12 players to pick from. You know, we could get some good players here. Heaton-Slip, of course, Stander, Van der Flyers there. I love Henderson. Ian Henderson's fantastic. In the backs, Connor Murray is a very good scrum half. Keith Earls, Jared Payne, Rob Carney. They'll do a job for us. They'll definitely do a job. So let's go into it. What do we got? Paddy Jackson. I mean, we could have got a worse fly half, to be fair. He's decent enough. He's no, world beater, is he? But Paddy Jackson, welcome to the team, my Irish little lucky charm. Right, now we've got the team that seems to be unable to win a match no matter where they go in the world. It is the Springboks, and of course, like always, we have to make sure we get rid of the right players. Adrian Strauss, you are out of here. Who else is gone? Number 10, Elton Yantes. Ah, God damn it. I like Elton Yantes. Oh, James Van Rensburg's gone. Oh, this is not good. Ron Combrink. I like these South African players. Why? Why do you do this to me? This is what we've got left. We've already got 4 names on my sheet of paper. I mean, there's still some massive talent here. Peter Steph de Toitler, Diaga, Tendai and Tawawera. What else we got in the backs? Whiteley's a good number 8. Faf de Klerk. That's probably all I'd take from their backline. We've really taken out the good players. Let's get the pain over with. Here we go. Look, Diaga. Now I'm happy with that. Diaga is a fantastic second rower. He is more than capable. Let's get him into the team. I like that one. Get in. Okay, so 5 players now in our ultimate team. We're about to add the 6th, but of course, let's go through it all and get rid of the ones we don't want here. Ken Owens, we won't be getting you, my friend. Also, what second row was number 5? Oh, Ellerman Jones would have been a good pick as well. We've also won't have any chance of Dan Bigger. Ah, why? Why, Paddy Jackson? Why do this to us? Scott Williams, you are gone, my friend, and so is George Damn North. What is going on here? What else? That's all. That's the right players gone. Okay, what's left here? Ross Moriarty, Tipperick and Lydiot, very good back rowers. Charteris, Ethan, Gupton Jenkins, of course, would be a great loose head prop to get into the team. Jonathan Davies, Lee Halfpenny, they would come in nicely. Halfpenny would, just about stay in the number 15 jumper if we had the chance. Let's see who we get. Drum roll, please. Jonathan Davies, yeah! That is what we like. That is probably the best we're going to get for that outside centre jumper from the remaining teams, I think. That's a good pick. That is a very good pick. We're going to add Mr. Davies, Mr. Headgear himself to my list, my team, my ultimate team. And we'll move on to our next pick. Okay, so now we're in the land of the man that created the series himself. It is Scotland. And first things first, once again, have to get rid of the hooker. We have to get rid of Johnny Gray. That's not good. Finn Russell. No, so many good fly halves that we could have had in our team. But we've got Paddy Jackson. That's alright. We can get him back later. Who else have we got? Of course, Crotty's in there. So Alex Dunbar is gone. That's not so bad. Mark Bennett goes as well. That's a bit of a pain. And Sean Maitland. No. Oh, what an absolute disaster to lose those guys. Very good players. And we have this left to pick from. Both sides of the front row. We have one second row, Richie Gray. He'd be a good pick, of course. The rest of the team, Greg Laidlaw would be a nice addition. And I wouldn't be too annoyed either with Tommy Seymour or Stuart Hogg. The good thing is, backline pace is important. You can have an average forward pack. I'm talking rugby challenge here, not in real life, obviously. But you've got some decent backline players. You only need one phase. And when you've got players that have a bit of pace, they've got the ability to catch the ball and throw the ball, who knows what can happen. We've got that already. We've got the big names, kind of. So let's see who we get. From Scootsland, give us something good. Hamish Watson. What a shame. What a shame that Hardy was injured, because that would have been Hardy. And I would have been quite happy to get John Hardy in the team, but we'll have to make do. Hamish Watson, he is going to be our open side flanker. Let's get him on the list in the team and move on. Alright, so now we are at France. Now, a very good team, France, and we even seen this weekend they played very well against the All Blacks. Not their best, they're probably a typical France performance, but they have a very, very good side. I think a side that is only going to get better with a bit of time as well. A lot of good youth coming through this French side, but these are the players we have left. Not a huge amount. A lot of the good ones are gone. Nagatasi and that in the back line would be great. Bryce Doolan is still there, however. Vakatawa and Marchino would be very nice in the back line. Picamol's obviously number 8 would be very nice. Vaha Mahina, the second rower, and Chioki on the loose head side. Even Antonio would be quite nice. So my options here, I'd go with anyone, probably except for the blindside flanker, Olivon. Now, know my luck. That's who I'm going to get. So let's kick it in the nuts, see who we get. Bryce Doolan. I like it. I like it a lot. Bryce Doolan's coming in at fullback. And when you see the options we've got left, he's probably the best of the best. I'm quite happy. I'm a big fan of Doolan, and I think he'll do very nicely in our ultimate team. Oh, of course, we cannot forget about Argentina, possibly the best team to come to when you've still got the majority of your empty spaces left in the forward pack. Okay, so we're going to have to get down to business here. Who do we get rid of? We got the captain. Augustin Creevy is gone. Matthias Alemano is gone. Javier Ortego Decio is gone. We're just having the backline. Juan Martin Hernandez is gone as well. Both the centres, Santiago Gonzalez Iglesias and Matthias Moroni, both gone. Big downer for me. Santiago Cordero is gone. I love Santiago Cordero. He is an amazing player. And I think he's going to be an addition of mine later on. But don't tell anyone. Shush. But those two, yep, 14 and 15, both gone as well. So we've only got the option of 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 players left. Nicely poised though, as 5 of them are forwards and from Argentina. That is very, very nice. Give me Noriega, give me Herrera, Petit Matera or Senatore. I'll be very happy as well with Kubeli. But Esteli's, who's he? Where did he come from? Noriega, yes. An Argentinian loose head prop. Very happy with that. I'll add him to my list. And we'll move on. He will be alongside Stephen Moore. In the front row, Lucas Noriega. Okay, so now this is when the problems could come to fruition. We're starting to get down into the 10 to 15 ranked sides, and we're starting things off with Fiji. Now, we've got a lot of players we need to get rid of. We've almost filled our whole backline, so bang, 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 bang. Vuri Vuri, Tukulatuma, Matsuleva, and Talibula are gone. We also have, we've still got space for Nadolo. Oh, yes. Come on, Nemani Nadolo. That is the one I'm going for. What else we got to get rid of? Matavesi's gone as well. We also have got rid of Yato. Yes. What else we got? Nakarawa would have been outstanding from Fiji. And what else we got here? It is Campisi Mafu, which says goodbye as well. Let's get that up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm missing one out. Nope, that looks alright. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. So he's gone too. Now that's better. We've got 6 names there. So what? There's only one man we want. There's just one man, possibly 2 that I'll go for here. Nadolo, of course, number 1 option. If I can get Nemani Nadolo, my left wing is sorted. Quera at number 8, a good option as well. Let's take a look. Who do we get? Deep breath. Oh, yes! Yes! That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I'm so happy with that. I've done all these first pop, and we started off so crap. And now look at what we've got. Nemani Nadolo. That is number 1 pick. Boy, I'm happy to get him from Fiji. That is amazing. My backline is almost complete. I just need a scrum half. This is great stuff. Right, let's move on. Right, we make our way to Japan. Now, isn't it ironic that when I was thinking just before I recorded this, that probably my first match where I could get a really good player and possibly face not a very good side would be Fiji. Go for Nemani Nadolo. Don't need to. I've got him. I need to rethink. I need to go back to square one. That's all right. That is outstanding. Right, let's destroy what's left of this Japanese side. Get rid of the players we don't want. That's you two say goodbye. That's you saying goodbye there. We've also got an open side flanker, so you're gone. The back line, you're gone. And, oh, wow, hang on. You're all gone. That's outstanding. We've only got 5 spots left. That is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My list agrees. That is great news. So now, there's only one man here I want. I think this is where I get my scrum half. Fumiaki Tanaka. That is the pick of dreams. Can we get him? That's the question. The other guys, I'm not too sure about. Yeah, we've got a tight head prop, second row, a couple of back rows in Tanaka. Come on, Fumiaki. Come on, Fumiaki! Oh. I mean, we got Nadolo last time. So we got Hatakiyama. The tight head prop, a good mouthful of a name for the matches where I have to actually say it a lot of times and quickly. Love you, random name generator. Okay, we're down to the last 4 spots and we've got Georgia up next. Now, one thing really annoys me about this Georgian team, they didn't play Gorgodze at number 8. Why didn't you play him at number 8? He was my big pick for the lesser teams to get Gorgodza. Maybe we'll see him later on in the series. But let's get rid of the stuff we will not be getting, which is anyone in the back line bar the scrum half. We've also not going to get Gorgodza. Thanks a lot for that, Georgia. Who picked that team? Then we've got the second rower, Nen Sadzi. He's gone as well. And then, of course, we've got a whole front row. Oh, wow, that's quite nice. We've got the whole front row. So we only have 4 names remaining. Second rower, 2 back rowers, and a scrum half. I don't mind saying these Georgian names, but it's probably left me with the most difficult ones in all of the whole world rugby. Let's see who we get from Georgia. Kololashvili, the blindside flanker. All right, that's not so bad. Vito Kololashvili. Man, I've made a hash of that. We'll get right to it. We'll get it right. Don't worry. There's a Georgian player. We got the blindside flanker, Kololashvili. We're going with that. Righty-ho. We make our way to Italy with just 3 positions remaining. So we say goodbye to all these chaps. We also say goodbye to, not you, no, these 2. Minto and Vivaro are gone. Fusa, oh no, Fusa as well. Just Fusa, please. Not Golden Haze as well. Cittadini, Giga, and Paniso also gone. We have 3 left, and it is all forwards. We predicted it after our first couple of picks, didn't we? What are we going to get from Italy? Who do I want? Wait. Who do I want? I'll be quite happy for any of those 3. Bronzini? No. There's a really good scrum half in Tonga that I wouldn't mind picking up. Or is it Samoa? I can't remember. Let's see who we get. Here we go. Oh, we get Van Schalkwyk, the number 8 from Italy. Haven't seen much of him. Who knows? But I probably would have gone with Golden Haze. I was going to pick one out of those 3, I think. But we'll take Van Schalkwyk into our team. Alrighty, so I mentioned that in the last team we picked from that there's one man I wouldn't mind from these last 2 teams. It is Samoa and then it is Tonga. 2 players have to come from there, a second row and a scrum half. I know who I want from the Samoan team. I know, he's right here. Let's get rid of the guys we can't get, and there's some serious talent as well. Albert Nakoro, Paul Perez, George P.C. Ray Lilo, David Lemmy as well. Some huge names in there that we're really not going to see at all. Rest of that forward pack, Jack Lamb would have been quite nice. Front rowers, not going to see any of those jokers in here at all. We've got 2 guys left, Jeff Lepper and Khan Fotuali'i. Now, Khan Fotuali'i is an outstanding player, a great scrum half. He's quick, he's strong, he embodies what the Samoan rugby is all about. He's a great player, great New Zealand. He's even better since he's gone overseas as well. So he is really the pick from Samoa. Some great players, but we could get something really good here or something really bad. So we need to, I don't know, what's something lucky? What's something lucky? What do we do when we got Nadolo? Let's just push the button. Push the button. Drum roll, drum roll. Yes! Yoo-hoo! We got him! We've got Khan Fotuali'i, 50% chance. We nailed it. We absolutely smashed it. He is huge. Look at the list. We've got Fotuali'i. Outside him, Paddy Jackson, Nadolo, and May on the wings. Oh, this is miracle stuff. Let's go on. Let's see who our final player is going to be in the second row, starting number 4 from Tonga. All right, here is the Tongan side, and who we got? Oh, Steve Murphy! Oh, that is amazing! I never even thought about who would be at number 4 for Tonga. Oh, that is just fantastic. Joe Tui now wouldn't have been bad as well on the other second row spot. I mean, there's good players here in this Tongan side. Halo Nukanuka on the tight head side of the front row. Jack Ram at 7. Tavita Kalamatangi would have been good at number 8. Takalua, the scrum half, he would have been bad if we didn't get Fotuali'i. Fitu Vanakolo, Fosita there as well. What else you got? Piatau, Tuatavaki, Halo Fanua. I mean, that is some really good players. I think we've done really well. Some of the bigger name teams, we could have got better players, but I think as we've gone down into the potentially crap players that we could have gotten, the weaker sides, the weaknesses of those teams, we've swept them aside. And I think we've got the real stunners. I mean, Fotuali'i, Nadolo, they're the big ones for me as well. That we've picked them up nicely. I think we've done okay. Look at this team here. Let's just get rid of it so you can see who I've got. Bang and bang. That is all we've got left. Let's pick a random name. Oh, I just sort of might say Steve Murphy just to give you the satisfaction. It's not going to give me Steve Murphy. It's Steve Murphy. Oh, hang on. Wait, hold the phone. Yes, we got Steve Murphy at number 4. Happy with that. That's the team complete. Let's have a look at my Rugby Ultimate Team from the draft. Now we've got to improve it. Of course, as always, I don't know if the Cannon's doing this, but I'm relying on you guys to give me some good picks as well. Who would be better in each position? Guys you think I should really target, teams you think I should really target as well. What do you think of my team? That's a big part. Let's get into it. I'll put this team into Rugby Challenge and you can see what it looks like on the game. Alright, so the team has been created. You can see it here on your screen now. We have our 15 players and a couple of rubbish subs who won't feature in the teams. Let's have a look at what we got here. The ratings, you know, very interesting as well. It will go a long way to how this team will perform, obviously, but how they stay together as well. So we've got Noriega Paz, of course. Forgot the Paz part in his name there, but he starts on the loose head side. Very good player. Stephen Moore, the experience in the middle. Very good rating as well. Also, Hatakeyama starts on the tight head side. So good setup there, I think, between the 3 front rowers. I'm quite happy with how that's come together. Experience with Moore and Hatakeyama as well. Then in the second row, we have 2 explosive, really young, exciting talent. Steve Murphy and Lud Diego. Don't worry about his Australian flag. He plays Super Rugby there, but he still is a Tongan. He's a Tongan at heart. Don't worry about that. Further on down, we have Kolishvili, Victor Kolishvili. The team sheet I had didn't have his name correct. It was missing a letter. It's actually Victor Kolishvili. So he's starting on the blind side. Good player though, 78 rated, 25 years old. Pretty happy with him after all that from the Georgians as well. Hamish Watson, my Scotsman, starting on the open side. Another young player, another very good player. My Italian is probably another area of concern. Van Schalkwyk at number 8, not the best. And he'll probably be the one of the first areas I'll look to improve. Khan Fotuali'i. He's not so young anymore, like I said earlier. 32, he's been around. He's a decent player, though. I'm really happy to get Khan at scrum half. Outside him, Paddy Jackson. Not the best player we could have got. Not the best from Ireland. Not the best in the number 10 jumper. But I think it might be a wee way into the series before we think about replacing Mr. Jackson. And who knows how far he could go if he performs. His number 10 shirt will be safe. On from him, Nemani Ndolo. Who the hell else? I think this guy could still be here at the end when we have decided our 15 players in our ultimate team. Ndolo is just that good. Fast, explosive, strong. He can kick. What can't this man do? I don't know. He is the key at the moment. He is my star man, definitely on the left wing. Ryan Crotty, my New Zealander, starting at inside centre again, a bit like Paddy Jackson. Not the best New Zealander we could have got. Not, yeah, it probably was just about the worst we could have got. Still 73 rated. He's an All Black. Of course, he's good, and he fills that hole in a very good backline. I mean, look at those ratings. No one's going to score tries against us. No one is going to stop us. We have dangers right through. No weaknesses in this team. Jonathan Davies, he goes on outside centre. I'm pretty happy with him. Again, could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. A lot worse, definitely. Johnny May, Lightning Express. We have 2 very fast wingers. Extremely fast wingers as well. Johnny May and Nemani Ndolo. Pretty pleased with that. And Bryce Doolan, he gets the nod starting in the number 15 jumper. Again, I think he's better than his rating gives him credit for, but I'm not too unimpressed with the Frenchman at the back. I think he'll do a good job for us, and he'll probably go a few episodes maybe into the series. We'll see. We'll see how these guys perform in our first match, which will be hopefully coming up extremely soon, as in tomorrow. Hopefully, all going well. Fingers crossed, I'll see you there. How do you think of my team? Where is the weaknesses we need to address first? What is your opinion? I'm most interested in that. Who do you think got the better side as well from the draft? Mine or the Cannons? I think he got pretty lucky on a couple of those picks as well. I mean, he's got the likes of Villiers LaRue at fullback and a lot of big players, big names, but, you know, my backline is all big class players. All over 70 except for the fullback. I'm more than happy with that. Let's go for the Cornflake team. Team Cornflake! Woo! Let's go. Okay, what do you think of my team? Let me know, and I'll see you all for episode 1, where we try and capture our first player into our Ultimate Team. What are your thoughts? And I'll see you all next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoy this series very, very much. It should be an awesome series as well, as we try and compete in our best rugby team. Until then, thanks for watching, and take care.